This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Excursion. It is a 2005 Ford Excursion Limited. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel and it's four-wheel drive. This Excursion is a trade-in. A really nice family here in Tucson. It has a ranch out in the sticks. She wanted to get a fifth wheel to tow her horses. Big trailer, fifth wheel trailer, then fifth wheel with this. So they traded it in for a King Ranch fit with a fifth wheel hitch, and we have this. It has 167,000 miles. Once we get them in, we do a very thorough inspection, about 2 hours driving, measurements, in the air, wheels off. This is what they look like. And then I got my little cheat sheets over here. This is what they look like. And this one didn't need much. Front brake pads, right front brake hose needed to be replaced. It was leaking. Steering gearbox was very loose, which is what all Fords do. It was had just too much play. And it got a new steering stabilizer shock. And that's about it. The tires were already on it, very high tread. They just did tires, obviously. Not much to talk about here, really. It's a nice little rig here. They just needed something different for what they were doing. Obviously, it's got the peeling paint that these things get on their grills. You could actually buy an aftermarket grill for it, $60 or $70. They're kind of famous for it. My brother's going to take 50 to 70 HD pictures. It's got a little bit of fading on the hood. I don't know if you can see that or not. Also, it's a Tucson thing. Any real hot desert climate, that color especially does it. Generally, for 167,000 miles, this thing looks great. But it is my job to accentuate the negatives rather than the positives, so that the right person gets in the right car and we don't get screamed at. Every time I make a video, I think, how do I not get screamed at? And the way you don't get screamed at is by being more than honest, like actually mean to your own stuff. There's a little bit of a dent right going from here to here. I don't know if you can see that in the video or not. Again, part of throwing it under the bus is my job to do. So I do that really well because hey, I sleep really well and I don't like getting yelled at by people. So there you go. You got your tow package here. Bang, bang, hitch. Barn doors. Really nice for things. Nice vehicle. We have another one, an 04, exact same color, limited, a little fewer miles, but it's an 04, and boy, they're both really nice. I just got done testing the DVD player and it works fine. Got a couple remotes. I'm going to fire up the motor. I'm going to go under the hood. We're going to be looking for Ford stamps, 715 miles, 167,715. We're going to be looking for Ford stamps on both sides on the fenders and on both sides of the core support, which would indicate nothing's been replaced in the front end, which is what you want to see. There's a Ford stamp there. There's a Ford stamp. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but it's right there. Stickers where they go. There's the Ford stamp there. And there's the Ford stamp there. We're looking in the oil to see if there's any blow by. That's a beautiful thing. We don't want to see a little bit of smoke is pretty normal, but when you see none, that's really good. I saw none. That is a good thing. All right. There's your window. That's your passenger rear window. Nothing going on there. That's great. DVD player. Let's see. If you want to pull the seats up, this is how you do it. You got to take this headrest out. You take the headrest out and you put them in these holders. And then it'll lay flat. And then this thing lays flat a little bit. Anyway, take out the third seat and you got it. Alright, let's see. First of all, you gotta put that up. That back, and you're done. Alright, this is the driver rear window. Have it on in the front. Never mind. The driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Let's see. Mirrors. Out, in, up, down, other side, out, in, up, down. Seat back. Forward, up, down, tilt up, tilt down, rear tilt up, rear tilt down, heated seat on and off, tilt wheel, that works fine. The rear controls on, then you're in charge back there, and turn from floor to panels, and that is blowing ice cold. Perfect. All right, so that's all working. Let me turn that off, reduce some of the noise from the air. Put a seatbelt on. All right, let's see. All right, radio. Let's go to FM.
Tuition free. Classes are 100.
That works fine. Let's go off the steering wheel controls for the radio. Volume up.
And still get ahead with Primavera.
Volume down. Station up. Station up. Station up. Boom. All right. That's the radio. Here's the air. Using the manual controls. Let's see. Temperature up. Temperature down. Now we're going to use the steering controls. Fan down. Fan up. Temperature up. Temperature down. Turn the fan down so you can hear me. All right. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, we have the vent windows. These are the vent windows back there. That's that window back there. Open and closed. This is the other one. Open and close. There you go. All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh, toe on and off. You see the toe back here? Toe on. There's toe on. There's toe off. All right. Neutral. We're gonna go to 4-wheel drive. Low. Now we're in 4 low. We're gonna go drive. And we're gonna go reverse. I'm gonna back it up and check the parking sensors here and see if they work, make sure that they're working okay. There they are. They are working fine. We put it into neutral. We put it into 4 high. All right. Drive. That's reverse. neutral, 2-wheel drive, bang. And I left the door open somewhere. Somewhere around here, the door's open. This thing. Shoot. I don't know what I left open. Got the little door. Well, whatever. We're just doing a video. All right. Anyway, let's see. It's not a clear title, so if you come to Tucson and drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees $250. Taxes 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is, for example, 3%, you're going to pay a total of 5% tax and a $250 dock fee if you come here to drive it home. If you pay by wire and ship, there's no tax, there's no dock fee. You just deal with whatever motor vehicle fees or taxes you have to pay once it arrives by shipping truck in your city. What else? That's it for that part. Deposits, $500. Once we get your deposit, we'll put a banner over the truck, or Excursion in this case, at wheelkinetics.com. You'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. So please make sure you get your deposit in. When I turn around and I'm going away from the sun, you'll be able to see the cluster a little bit better. That was kind of lame. Let's see, what else? Warranty speech. I give this speech up to everybody. If they could have given this, the people who designed this and built it at Ford, the engineers and the designers, could have given it a 27-year, 20 million mile warranty, they would have. They would have sold it for a lot more money, and it would have been great. But they didn't know what would happen after X amount of miles or X amount of years, so they gave it a warranty, and it's past that. Basically, they're saying they don't know what's going to happen after that. So if they don't know what's going to happen to something they built, there's no chance that we can tell you that it's not going to break next week. We can tell you what we have today, and what we have today is obviously a really good performing Excursion. It runs great. We fixed what needed to be fixed. If there was anything else that was wrong with it, we would tell you that we know about. That's part of our success, is making sure, big part, making sure that the information is as thorough as can possibly be, and making sure that that the right person buys the right vehicle. And if you're don't have all the information we have, you can't do that. And then I get yelled at, and I don't like it. So if you don't like risk, don't buy this vehicle. You could get it, and it could be an injector next week, whatever. So just put that in your mind. I don't believe they even make these anymore, so it's not like I can tell you to go buy a new one with warranty, because I don't think you can. These are pretty unique. I would say that we do offer, if you see in our ad, right in the middle of our ad, for $1,900, we do offer the remedy to the most notorious problem on this vehicle, which is the EGR. If you replace the EGR cooler and the oil cooler, that is the answer. We do that for $1,900, which is a lot less than you can get it done in any shops, as long as you did buy a vehicle from us. If you were just to walk in off the street, we'd charge you $2,900 at least, depending on how busy we were to do it. If you buy a vehicle from us, it's $1,900. That's a bulletproof EGR cooler, that's a Ford oil cooler, the oil, the filter, and the coolant, okay? And all the stuff that goes along with putting them on, the labor and the small parts and all that stuff. Very good deal. It doesn't mean you're not going to need an injector someday, but that is the notorious problem with these. Right now, it's showing zero signs of that. We have trucks with 400,000 miles that never showed a sign of it. But if you wanted to deal with it proactively, that's how you would do it. All right? Anyway, thank you for your time. This is a pretty nice rig.